it's finally happened. We have actually got 82 plus player picks. Honestly, I'm lost for words. We have had the 80 and 81 player picks back to back to back for so long. We have finally got the 82 player picks, and I guarantee they're going to be terrible. It's just going to happen, isn't it? So in terms of this, it is 8 players you got to give in, but you have got to give in 2 rares. Now, I want to do one straight off the bat before we go into the method on how to grind all of these out then, because there's a couple of ways you can do it. You don't always just have to do player picks, but it's always seems to be a good way. I always like the player picks more so than anything. The premium upgrades are going to be fantastic in a very specific niche, but we'll see how this goes. So normally what I do is I will show you one. We'll kind of go over a brief method. We'll then obviously go and do a few of them. First one, give me something. Okay, you've caught my interest here. You've caught my interest with these 82 player picks. We also have had a step up into the 84 player picks. So we've actually got these. These are going to be basically like the 83 ones. We can't do 10 of them, so it is just free to start with, but I'll take an 84 from just giving up golds. We obviously have got the normal daily stuff. We have also got our man Lacazette. Very interesting one for 5 SBCs. Looking little bit expensive, but I mean 90 rated teams now just come with nothing. So let's go ahead and kind of go through this. So the first thing I do is everything daily. That's the standard. Like you've always got to do that. It's nice and easy. Get the daily login done. Get the 2 challenges done. That is step number 1, because you don't want to be sending all of your fodder in and then have nothing left. So obviously we have got the Team of the Season challenge and Nike What the FC challenge. Both of these are going to give you a rare Electrum and also a premium gold players. So that is to get out of the way first. So that's just nice and easy with the daily login. If you are up to date, we should be on number 4, which is a 75 times 5. So riveting stuff, most definitely. So let's go and open these 2 packs. The way then I would go is into the daily golds, daily bronze, silver and golds, just to keep the club nice and tied over. Now, the best thing about all of this is just grinding out as much as you can, so you don't have to spend any points. Be striker, be Oshiman. Yes, we always take an 88. Lovely, with two 88s in the space of 2 minutes. Beautiful. Then we've obviously got the 75 times 5. Very unlikely to get a Team of the Season. We're going to get Cal. Yeah, we take it. 85. It's always good to get the fodder, because the whole point of all this, another one as well, is to be able to get as many of the upgrades done and just to try and get as whatever you can. The wait is going to be absolutely crazy, so we might as well try. And the only thing I like about the 82 plus is the very, very, very low chance of getting Messi. If you've not got his Team of the Year, unfortunately I didn't. I was part of the problem as well. I was there. I did the SBCs on 2 accounts and still didn't get a Messi. But we still move with it. We're not salty at all. It's only been 105 days and since. But let's go into it then. So mainly I'm trying to get R9 done. I probably could get him done with all of the things in my team, but I don't really want to just give up everything straight off the bat. I'll happily grind him over a bit, and especially because there is a lot of Team of the Season requirements, I normally finish one every time I get a duplicate Team of the Season, as that is quite a lot. So, once you've done all the daily stuff, you've obviously got the challenges, you've done them, you've obviously got the daily login, daily login, daily gold, silver and bronze. You can do that 3 times and 4 times, you get some extra golds, might as well. It's very, very quick to do. I would suggest companion app, web app is great for every bit of this. So, what I would do from here is I'd then go and make some 82 player picks. So, with this, it all depends on what you're doing alongside it. Are you just doing the 82 player pick, or are you doing the premium alongside it? Are you doing the 81 times 5? Honestly, I'm quite happy to leave that one. I think I did it once just to see, you know, they've got you on that gambling side, and I got Ben Yedder. So I'm not doing it again. I will do the 84 player picks, and the premiums are good, but I mean, it's 11 rares. I'm quite happy to do them, but I'm just more than happy to do 82 player picks, to be honest with you. Then, obviously, we will do the 83 times 10. I've been dabbling whether I should do the Encore Icon player pick again. It's an 87 and 88, so I mean, it's not the worst in the world, but I'm like, to what icons actually even get in? You watch, I'll finish halfway of R9 and get his Team of the Year. So, let's go and jump to get some player picks. Are you looking for coins to improve your team? Then you need to head over to LootBar.gg, the most reliable and the best coin service you can find. Also, they have incredible 24-hour manual customer service that you physically cannot find anywhere else. But before finishing on LootBar.gg, make sure you are using JT11 to get 8% off coupon. Once you've gone through the payment, you'll be able to get your coins within the next 24 hours, absolutely guaranteed. Also, with the code, you'll be able to get 5% more coins on every transaction. Make sure you do click the link either in the description or down in the comment section below. So just in case you've not ever been on the web app, or if you've not been on the companion app, the big thing why it is so much better than everything else is it's just quicker. And that I don't think the console will ever replicate that. The biggest thing, especially for say like the premiums, is the fact that you can use squad builder and I can actually specify rare. So I can put a full rare squad in, which is what it requires. That is going to be the big thing that really kind of takes the cake, to be honest. But when it comes to say the upgrades, the normal ones, so for instance we've got the 82s. With this one, for instance, obviously, like I said, you can go in here. So you need 2 rares anyway, but you just go in here. I keep it as low because I'm going to get mostly commons. Check this area, but what you can do is when you swap player here, we'll swap to low to obviously get the lowest rares to start with. We then put them in. We'll just change to straight off the bat relatively quickly. Could probably go quicker without explaining as well, and we can submit. But the big thing with it is it takes you back to here. So for instance with this they'll be on the favorites, so they'll always be here. But then also it saves your last thing. So for instance with this one right now, again I will check the rares, but instead of having to put that rare in again, it's already there. So then I can just go straight away and get into the flow. Obviously we do get some rares on the bench as well. That is going to be fantastic because you can grind it pretty quickly then. And like I said, it just takes you straight back here. When it comes to like the 84 picks, that one is a standard as well. So obviously with this one, you've got the 2 gold teams, the 1 rare and 2 rare, and obviously it's going to be a full team. So there is a likely chance you should get one rare if you obviously have done a lot of these upgrades already. As my club is stacked full of commons, then obviously I can just go straight through here. So let's get these all built up and we'll see, I don't need to do that, where we can go with it. So we've finished them up. We've got 20 82 player picks and we've got the 3 84s. So let's start off with the 84s. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully something good. A team of the season, please. Or not. Okay, or not. That's fine. Next one. Okay, we're a little bit better. So by law of average, hey, Neymar. I mean, I always take a Nene. Okay, so, I mean, I'll take, for gold commons, I'll absolutely take them. Neymar's going to be a great one. Then we've got the 82 plus player picks. Let's see if these are worth it. We obviously got an 88 in the first one. We've got an 84 to start things off. I will absolutely take all amounts of fodder. This should be really good for that low budget fodder for them 83 times 10s. It should give us a fair whack. I'm hoping the team of the season weight should be okay. Weight on fodder looks fantastic, so these could be the next thing. Like and I'm kind of glad because the 81 the 81 player picks really didn't hit. Whereas I'll take all day 84s at the minimum. Like that's absolutely fine as long as we can get a decent amount of kind of above 84s. That's fine. And then team of the seasons with a byproduct as we get a lovely Bernardo Silva. Take the 88, always good for the fodder. 86. Okay, now I'm not seeing many team of the seasons here. We would like at least 1 out of 20. I think if I was to say 2 should be the minimum, but I will happily take 1 if they want to just give 1. It's the only problem. Sometimes you get a really good rate with team of the seasons, and sometimes it's just awful. The only good thing is, I'll take a Modric. The only good thing is that this is going to be here through La Liga as well. So you can stock up a few. As I think Liga, to be honest, with what's happened with the red picks, I think the weight is on the floor. We've seen pack after pack. How many have I got left? I've got 5 left. Come on, there's got to be 1 team of the season, surely. To be honest, I think the sample size is pretty good. We're getting a lot of good walkouts at the minimum, but I would like 1 blue. 1 blue. We got 2 left. Penultimate blue. Hey! I mean, okay, hold on. I've said that. Final blue. Oh, I mean, it would have been brilliant if it worked. Okay, so 20. I mean, you discount the 84s. I think they did okay. They're solid in themselves. So we got, we technically, I think we got an 83 in every one, bar from one, and I think it was her. These had duplicate 83s in them, so I chose the 82. I don't think that's that bad, to be honest. We got a team of the season. Granted, it's worth about 15,000 coins, but we absolutely take it. So now with these, I've done them all. This is all from my club. Is he tradable? Okay, that's nice. Okay, for the point of the video, we'll put him here a second. To then grind them back. So what do you do? Because now I've done my 20 player picks, I've got rid of my club, I've got nothing left. How do I continue? Well, with this, there's two ways of going. You can either save a couple of players and obviously do the 83 times 10. You can do the team of the week pick, or you can obviously go and exchange everything. So you can keep all your 84 and 83s, go ahead and do the team of the week pick into the 83 times 10. That could just give you more fodder there. Obviously, that's going to be a good thing every day. So we technically have, if we work this out, so we have, let me write this down. So we've got 180. So say we get rid of the 84s. So the 84 picks, they don't count. So we've got 185. We've got 285s. 285s. We then have, what? Let's go back again. So 85s. We've got we got 186, which is Cancelo. Yeah, 186. We got 187 or 2 with Martinez, I think. 3. So we got 3 87s. We got 188. 188. And then 190. So what that does is, for instance, if I just send everything to club now, we got all of them. So we've technically got 8 players that can go into the exchange if you really wanted to. So if I'll count these numbers up without figuring it out because it's just going to be too difficult. So technically from there, we got 160 players worth of an exchange. That would give us a grand total, figure it out, 160 divided by 8 is 20. So we could actually go do another 20 picks on top of that with just the fodder that we've got. And that's where the endless cycle begins. It's the brilliant thing about it. Now, granted, a lot of people will say, but then I can't go and do X, Y, and Z. I can't go finish R9 if I'm just putting everything back. But we did them 20 picks. And yes, I understand that not everybody was a walkout, so I'm not really even including the 83s or 84s in it. But when you think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players out of the 20 were enough to get exchange, that means there was other chances that you could get someone better. Yes, you could get someone worse as well, but you can keep grinding them out. And even if, you wanted to keep the Lala, he could go into an R9, you just then replace him with a team of the season, or you just don't put that 51 in. 51 divided by 8 would be 6.3 player picks, so you'd just do 14 player picks. You'd keep going, and then eventually you'd get to the point where, yes, you don't have any exchange players. You might have only had 5 extra picks on top. We just go and buy an 89. It is that simple to go and do, and you can do it all the time. You don't have to buy promo packs, and I must admit, that rate was really, really good for it. I must admit, that rate was way better than the 81 picks. So then I can go ahead and put all of my fodder into the Team of the Week picks, then go into, obviously, the the Team of the Week picks, then go into the 83 times 10, then into the exchange again, and we keep going round. Maybe you do keep one of the team of the seasons. Maybe you get a team of the season you don't have duplicate. He stays in. When you get a duplicate, you go do an exchange or an R9, and it just keeps going round. It is an absolute beautiful method. If you was doing a player pick, the quickest on the console, say you don't like doing the web app or obviously the companion app, the quickest way, press X, find the golds. Obviously, say we'll do it from the start. So if I'm going on here, the quickest way I would do it on console, A, down into the bench. We then go X, this on Xbox as well, Y, low, and then we'll obviously go gold. Press the start button so you can put 2 in. LB, just whack these, the 6 players in. So obviously every row is 5. Do that. Then Y, back into it, rare, 2 golds, whack them in, whack them in. That is going to be the quickest way. Once you get into the rhythm of it, you should do it pretty quickly. It is just a bit mind-numbing at times. That's why I do like doing it on the companion app. It's just a bit more snappier. You can get the point where, like for instance, let me just open this one up. We get another 83. We take it. What the problem you get with using a squad builder, because you can do that on this, I just find it is quicker to do. If you're going to go on the console, it's quicker not to. But the problem you get with doing a squad builder is it will only put the positions in. So you'll be using all of your centre forwards, centre mids, goalkeepers. So as you can imagine, when you go into the gold here, we'll see a lot of CDMs, we'll see a lot of left mid, right mids, left wings, right wings, fullbacks, because they're not going to go into the squad unless they have a secondary position there. So that's just something as well that you could kind of battle with being on the console. Once you're kind of at that point where they're putting your 83 or 84s in, then you could go and do it on the console and just finish off, tidy up the club with them kind of other positions that wouldn't go in with a squad builder. Was hoping that we would have got a last blue, but that's kind of the way I would do it. I think that was, even though we didn't get anybody like crazy, that is a really good method, and I think the 82 picks are going to be really good for La Liga as well. I've got a funny suspicion that because of the red picks and how it was handled, the weight is really low at the moment. I've opened multiple packs, rewards, obviously all of the upgrades, and it's been very harsh to get anything. So maybe holding on and wait until a new week. I know everybody wants an Mbappe, a Messi, a Dembele, but I think that the wait is going to be virtually impossible this week. Whereas La Liga, you could have 100 saved up, ready to go, and you could go and get yourself a nice confirmed Jude Bellingham. But that's going to be it. Let me know down below if you managed to get anybody good from it. I think the weight would be low, but correct me. Let me know in the comments who you've got, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.